Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be closing out my budget for February, so let's get started. Alright, so we have a lot to cover in this budget closeout, so we're just going to get right into it. Please excuse if you hear the wind. I am sitting right next to the window and it's very windy out today. But going over my February calendar, we have not done my weekly 4 check-in from the 22nd through the 28th of February, so I'll just go over that real quick. So here on the 22nd, I did go to Dunkin' Donuts and I purchased some food from Uber Eats that totaled $48.08. Tuesday, I went to Walmart from personal spending again and spent $38.94. Wednesday, I had a no spend. Thursday, I spent $53 out of my gift sinking fund, $50 on groceries, $30 for gasoline, and $11.15 from personal spending for a bottle of red wine that I took over a friend's house. On the 26th and 27th, I did make an extra debt Snowball payment, and I left those two amounts blank, and I will get to that in just a second. For personal spending, I spent $10.44 from Wawa. I spent a total of $90 for my sinking funds again. $15 came from the pets category and $75 came from the car registration fund. Lastly, on the 27th, I paid my utilities bill for $201. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that off. And I'm gonna just go ahead and check off all these expenses as well, because I already have them listed in the weekly check-in page. And that was just to save some time. This last expense from personal spending was from Grubhub for $45.07 on the 28th. And as you can see, I did run out of orange stickers, which represents my personal spending right here. So that's why I just colored it in with a color pencil. And I do have some expense trackers on the way, so I'll be filled up for next month. And then also these yellow stickers represent sinking funds, even though it's marked brown right here, because again, ran out of the brown stickers. All right, so those were my expenses for the week. So let me take you over to the weekly check-in page. All right, so here's the weekly check-in page. This kit is from Romina Rosa, and I do have her shop linked down below. All right, so week 4, from the 22nd through the 28th from gasoline, I spent a total of $30, which means I should have $30 remaining in my cash envelope, which is right here. And this is from Mojo Cuts on Etsy, and her shop is linked down below. So I have a 10 and a 20, so that equals 30. So it's all there. Groceries, I spend $50 and I should have $175. Here's that envelope. So I have $50, $100, $150, $170, $175. Okay, put that back. And then next, from laundry, I haven't spent any money from laundry this entire month, so I should still have the full $35. And that is because I still have money left over on my laundry card from January, and that's what I used to actually do laundry in the month of February. I just didn't have to take any money out of the envelope. So here's laundry, and I should still have $35, and I do. Okay, so this is the first that I haven't touched laundry, and that I had so much left over in groceries. Like, that never happens. It's common to have leftover in gas, but the other two categories, usually I don't have anything for groceries and maybe like $5 or $10 for laundry, so that's unusual. For personal spending, I spent a total of $153.68, which left me with $56.32 in my bank account because I don't carry cash for personal. For sinking funds, I spent a total of $143, and that left me with $1,077 in my envelopes for sinking funds. And we will verify that towards the end of this video. And then lastly, for unbudgeted, I just carried over the negative $155.95 from week 3. So down here in the results sections, I just totaled all of my expenses for the month for each category. So for all of my cash envelopes, I spent a total of $235, and that left me with $240. So that $240 is going to get rolled over into the first week of March until I get paid again on the 5th, and then that's when I will roll over anything left over in these envelopes into a debt snowball payment. All right, and same thing for my personal spending, $56.32. So that will get rolled over into the first week of March. Whatever I don't use by my next payday will get rolled over into a debt snowball payment. Sinking funds is always rolled over into the next month. I just keep whatever's in there and just keep stuffing accordingly. I don't put anything towards debt from sinking funds. And then for unbudgeted, this is my ending total for unbudgeted for the month of February. So that will get calculated in the monthly budget view, which we can go to now actually. All right, so here is my monthly budget spread for February. So for the salary, or my salary, so for my salary, I was expecting $4,300 for the month. And we just have to take a peek at my paycheck 1 and 2 to see how I did. So if we add the $2161.23 plus $2160.87, that will give me a total of $4,322.10 for the month. All right, and then for miscellaneous, we have to do some calculations for that as well. So back to paychecks 1 and 2. And by the way, I do have my first and second paycheck budget and results video currently posted. They will be linked down below. So feel free to check those out if you want more details on what occurred for each paycheck and how everything was spent. Okay, so let me grab my calculator. So for the miscellaneous income, I did receive a refinance refund of $1257.41 from my new mortgage company, and I do explain why in the first paycheck video, in the results video. But I do need to subtract the savings that I sent, the savings amount that I sent to savings, because I do account for it over here in paycheck 2 side. So subtracting that, I have $157.15 plus $81.54, which was a combination between leftover money from cash envelopes from January plus a buffer on my account. Then coming to paycheck 2 side, I need to add the savings, which includes this $1,100 amount. So plus $28.14.19. And then coming down here to this extra money breakdown, I need to add in my federal tax return, which was $5,132, plus my escrow refund from my previous lender of $1,372.45. And lastly, I need to add on 90 cents from leftover sinking funds money, because I did a online purchase to Amazon for 3 of my sinking funds in weekly check-in number 3 video. That totaled $169.10, and obviously I had to deposit $170 to account for the full amount, which left 90 cents left over. So I threw it to debt. So in total for miscellaneous income for the month of February, this was $9,558.23. So hopefully that made sense to everyone. But if not, please feel free to check out my paycheck 1 and 2 results video where I break down all the numbers. Okay, so adding that to my paychecks for the month, $43, $22, and 10 cents, I had a total income for money to work with, which totaled $13,880.33. Now that sounds ridiculous, but that was mostly contributed to my tax return and savings. Okay, so next, I'm going to just write down the actual income for the month again, $13,880 with 33 cents in the total section. So for bills, my phone bill was an actual of $75. Utilities was increased to a $201. Microsoft came in at $106.61, and Verizon came in at $111.44. So that brought my new fixed expense total to $494 with 5 cents. All right, so for variable expenses, as we've seen in my weekly check-in view, I did stuff my cash envelopes for gasoline at 90, groceries at 350, and laundry at 35, and I wrote them all out just because I do roll over what's left over in the first week of the next month. So all of those have no change. Sinking funds of $640 was stuffed and is always rolled over into the next month. And then for personal spending, I marked it down as $497.62 because if you recall, in week 2, I did roll over $2.38 into a debt snowball payment. So that brought my variable expenses total to $1,612 with 62 cents. And then for unbudgeted, we know I spent $155.95. So now let me do the math to see what I was left with for the month. So $13,880 with 33 cents minus $494 with 5 cents minus $1,612.62 minus $155.95 left me with $11,617 with 71 cents, and that is the exact amount that I put towards a debt snowball payment. So again, that was $11,617 with 71 cents. And now let's see how I broke that down. All right, so here is my debt tracker page. As we know, in my debt tracker update video, which is linked down below, I did apply $4,000 to Great Lakes loan number 3 in order to pay it off. So let me subtract that total amount. So I put specifically $4,569.36 towards Great Lakes loan number 3 in order to pay it off completely. So that left me with $7,048.35. So next on the list was Great Lakes loan number 4. But instead of paying off note number 4, I paid off Great Lakes loan number 6 at $5,985.47. And you may be wondering why, since that's not the next greatest loan, or next smallest loan rather. Mostly because when I look at my Great Lakes account, it has one of the loans at the top and then the rest of them are at the bottom. And I just cleared the one at the top just so I no longer have to look at the top of the page. I could just see everything at the bottom. And then secondly, when I write these out, I didn't want to have to explain why 6 is smaller than 5. So it was no real rhyme or reason, but that's why I just paid off that loan instead of number 4. So loan number 6 is completely gone, paid off, and it's out of my life forever. Whew. Couldn't be happier. So subtracting that amount from what was left over, that leaves me with $1,062.88, and that was fully applied to Great Lakes loan number 1. All right, so the new balance for loan number 4 is $4,408 with 41 cents. And if I add that to Great Lakes loan number 5 to get my remaining balance for my debt, I am now down to $11,367.83 as my debt balance going into March of 2021. It's been a little over 2 years now since I've been on my debt-free journey, and I am down to the 11K mark. The current goal is to hit 10K before I do a debt payment pause. And that's just simply because I just want to see if the loans are forgiven through the Biden administration. If not, I will pay the loans off myself by the end of September. That's my own personal goal, is to have these loans gone by the end of September. So between March and September, I'm going to save the $10,000, just won't be applying it to the account. And that's just so I can see if the loans are forgiven in that time frame. But if not, I'll just go ahead and make a payment and pay off loans 4 and 5 together. Okay, so that was a lot. So my goal for February was to pay off $2,215, and I ended up paying $11,617.71. That's because I threw my savings of $2,800 towards it. So now I'm back down to my starter emergency fund of $1,000, and I'm quite comfortable with that. Job is secure, everything is fine. And I also received my federal tax return. So that's how I was able to put so much towards my debt. March, my goal is to pay down my debt to the $10,000 mark. So I won't actually need $1,500 to do it. I'll need about $1,300 to do it. And then April, my goal is to save, instead of paying off, is now to save $2,000 towards my student loans. All right, so I'm going to just skip over paychecks 1 and 2, and let's go ahead and close out my sinking funds. All right, so as you see, I already did the totals of everything I spent for the month for my sinking funds. Here are all of my transactions, and in total, I spent $643, and that's why I now have $1,077, and we're going to verify that right now by counting my cash and all of my envelopes. Here are my envelopes. The black ones are from Mojo Cut, as I mentioned earlier, and her shop is linked down below, along with this fancy one. The white envelopes are from Oh My Pies, who is also from Etsy, and her shop is linked down below as well. So starting with self-care, as we can see, that envelope is empty because it's at a balance of 0. Pets should have $25, and it does. All right, car maintenance should have $100, and it does. Gifts should have $123, 50, 100, 120, 21, 22, and 123. Vet and grooming is next, which is right here, and this should have $139. So 100, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 139. All right, home projects should have $100, and it has 250s in there. Vacation, which is this fancy one, should have $300. 1, 2, 50, $300. Perfect. Car insurance. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm skipping. Oh, nope, that was next, sorry. Car insurance should have $100, and this also has 250s. Savings is at 0, so this is empty. Car registration is also at 0, so that's empty as well. New stuff is empty. Nothing's in there. Water bill should have $180. Here's the envelope. So I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, put that back. And then last but not least is miscellaneous. And this should have $10 and there's 2 5s. All right, so that should total $1,077. All right, and then last but not least, I just want to take you all to my debt page. And if you're interested in any of the materials I have to make up this Franklin Happy Planner, feel free to check out the links down below in the description box. All right, so I already marked that I paid off loan number 3 from Great Lakes as of February 19th. And I paid off loan number 6 as of February 26th. So those 2 loans are officially going out my life forever. And now all I have is loan number 4 and loan number 5. And as you can see, I've been on my debt-free journey for a long time. I started with $74,025.29, and I am almost done. All right, so here are all of my trackers for all my medical bills, credit card bills, private Discover student loans, my Perkins loan, and here is my debt-free countdown page for just Great Lakes. So as I mentioned earlier, I have a little over $11,000 left in student loan debt. So that means I can color all the way from 18 down to the 12K box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and speed this up. All right, all done. I never thought I'll see the day where I'll be down this page. Getting through this page happened so quick because I heavily attacked this in 2019. 2020 was very, very slow because we all know what that was about. But now to be able to pick back up where I left off and just get down halfway down this page is amazing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. All right, let me just go to the next page and we can see where I'm at. So these are the individual trackers for Great Lakes. So I have currently paid off loan number 1, 2, and 3, as well as loan number 6, but also loan 7 and 8. So let me just go ahead and color in loan number 6 and I will be right back. I'm going to take out a paid in full sticker from the budget sticker book sheets from Create 360, the Happy Planner. You can find these in Michael's, Hobby Lobby, the Happy Planner website, which is linked down below, Walmart, I believe. So let me just grab a sticker to represent that I paid off another loan. Take this paid off sticker right here. And now it's official. I already called Great Lakes for my paid in full letter. So I'm going to get one for loan number 6 and loan number 3. And I should be having that in my email by the end of the first week of March, or hopefully sooner than that. Whew. Oh my gosh, I didn't color it in as nicely, but you know, it's colored in. That's the whole point. Oh, I do need to update this one. Okay, so this loan started at $58.19 with 70 cents. It's currently at $44.08 with 41 cents. Okay, so that means I paid off over $1,400, and each block is worth $250. So divide that by 250. I should have 5 squares colored in. I have 1, so I can color in 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to forget this one. All right, so now we are done with this page for now. Okay, so this is just an overview of all 19 debts that I started off with from least to greatest. And so far, 17 debts are crossed off because I just have loan number 4 and 5 with Great Lakes. And then that will be it, besides my mortgage, of course. And technically this, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so now to the best part. Okay, so my new balance is $11,367.83 out of $74,025.29, which is what I started with. So that means I have now paid off 84% of my debt. So the last time we checked in, I was at 75% and I grew 9%. Thank God for that tax return when it came. Whew. So let me go ahead and color that in. $84% complete. I remember when I was coloring in here, I was so hyped to be at 25%, so hyped to be 1/3 of the way complete, 50%, 2/3 of the way, 75%, and now I'm at 84%. OMG, it is almost over. I can't believe it. I will just say real quick about my 401k loan. If I don't have to pay back that $10,000 on my student loans because it's forgiven through the loan forgiveness thing, I do intend on throwing that money towards my 401k loan just so this could be gone as well. And I will get $143.12 returned to my paychecks because currently that's what comes out each paycheck, or at least twice a month because it doesn't pull out of the third paycheck during magic months. So I'll get about $300 returned to my paychecks, and that will be a beautiful thing as well. Okay, so let me flip you back to February. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in those amounts from my extra debt snowball payments. So on the 26th, I paid off Great Lakes loan number 6 at $5,985.47. And then on Saturday the 27th, I decided to add an additional $1,062.88 to my loans. Which went to loan number 4. Okay, so that is basically everything. February overall was an inexpensive month, mainly because I didn't have to pay my mortgage because I refinanced my home. I was able to throw so much money towards debt because of the tax return in my savings account. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 no spend days, which isn't bad, out of 28 days. And yeah, just chugged away at the debt and, took it from there. February was very, very, very busy for me, like work-wise, so that's why my videos was a little irregular. So please pray for me that I do better this month in March. So I'm going to try my best, so pray for me. But yes, February was good, and I'm very, very happy to see this month go. This is where I kept track of all of my expenses for the month. Here's a last view at February's monthly budget. Okay, and then here's the weekly check-in, my debt tracker, savings tracker, paycheck 1, paycheck 2, and the sinking funds. So that is basically everything. If you haven't seen my March's budget video, feel free to check that out. It is currently posted. But again, that is everything. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all next time. Bye.